Welcome to Watch Symposium. I'm Austin. All right, so I happen to be in the city today, and I happen to be walking past one of the only Rolex stores that I know, and so I thought I would stop by and see if they have the new GMT. Now, I'm not expecting they are, and if they are, wow, what am I going to do? That would be a tough decision. But I thought I would just make a video of this occasion. I can't take any video inside. What am I wearing to the Rolex store? Not a Rolex, a Seiko 5 actually, my Delphine Hands Seiko 5. I put away my Explorer 2 probably about 4 days ago, and I am off the Rolexes until 2019. Why? I don't know. I'm not sure. It's not like I have to make the 2019, but I thought, I need a break from Rolex. And, I was thinking about why. I don't know. I wish I had a good reason for you. I mean, part of the reasons I make these videos is to articulate those whims. But honestly, I don't know. I just need a break. I think I'm getting tired of Rolex, and I've been wearing the Explorer 2 for a long time. And, the thought of going to the GMT Master 2 or the Sub, I was thinking about putting on the Sub. It's just too similar. It's too much like the Explorer 2. Now, somebody might say, well, that's because you've got 3 really similar watches. You need to branch out and get a different kind of Rolex. And I agree. I saw a Datejust. It must have been an older Datejust Jubilee bracelet, steel. Looked like a cream-colored dial with engine turn bezel on the train. A guy was wearing it, and I thought, wow, that looks great. I'd love to have that on. I really do love just an old Datejust. But I've got this, and I've been rotating between my Seikos, and it's just kind of nice. I mean, it's weird. These have been sitting gathering dust for months when I was wearing the Explorer 2, and it just sort of, I didn't care about them. I thought, if you had asked me, am I interested in wearing them, or will I ever put on the Seiko again? If you had asked me a month ago, I'd probably say, I don't know, I'm not sure, just not really. But it sort of just hit me, and getting tired of the Explorer 2 and kind of getting tired of Rolex and wanting a decent, just sort of casual watch. And it really made me sort of reignite my appreciation for the Seiko 5s. It's weird. I'll go through these phases of I could be a one-watch guy, and then I tell you, when here's an Archie luxury phrase for you: when the worm turns. I'm not using it correctly, I know, but when the worm turns, then I think, wow, I know, I like some variety. I like this. I actually stayed at a capsule hotel recently, and I wore the other one. I wore this to the capsule hotel in one of the videos that I made, and I wore the other Seiko 5, and I wore it in the sauna. Man, it was the hottest sauna I've ever been in, and it performed just as well as this one when I wore it. Anyway, let's see what they have. Sorry, no footage. I don't know, maybe I can take footage now. I don't want to get your hopes up. But let's see if they have the BLOR, I believe it's called. Alright guys, so there's a little footage for you. Not my cup of tea, those Rolexes, but kind of blingy, kind of colorful. You could do worse, but you could do better. Alright, well, what did they have? Well, surprise, surprise, they didn't have the new GMT. The woman I talked to, said that they had gotten some in. She wouldn't tell me you know, they've since been sold, but I said, how many have you gotten in? She wouldn't answer that question. I don't know why. But apparently they have gotten at least one, and it went out the door. Surprise, surprise. No sub. They had a GMT, was an all gold GMT, and yeah, some like watches that make you scratch your head, like the Yachtmaster 2, and a lot of date justs, and not really what we like. What did she say? She said, okay, there's no list, just like in Fukuoka. There's no list you can put your name on. You just get lucky. You stop by and they happen to have one in the case. I don't know if I buy that. I mean, I don't know if I buy the fact that it's just a luck thing. I know they gotta say that, but I have a hard time believing that I could have walked in and just gotten lucky, and that the guy that had bought a Yachtmaster 2 and a date just and 3 or 4 other watches, that they wouldn't get a call on the sly from the manager, from somebody saying, you might want to stop by tomorrow. That's all I'm saying. You might want to stop by. Look, I don't want to be conspiratorial here, but yeah, I think people take care of their good customers, and I think getting a phone call saying, hey, stop by tomorrow, I want to talk to you about something, and the person stops by and say, hey, I just haven't seen you in a while, just wanted to know if everything was okay. By the way, totally unrelated, check out what we've got in the case today. And maybe there's nothing wrong with that. Who knows? But yeah, no GMT. And home I go. Boy, they check out your watch. When I was perusing, and I could feel the stares on my watch trying to size me up. What does he have? And oh, well, I was gonna say maybe this passed for a Grand Seiko, but you can pretty clearly see the 5 on there. So I wasn't treated like garbage for my $50 watch. They were nice to me. But you do wonder why you have on a watch like this and you're looking at Rolexes. But anyway, hey, doesn't matter. I've got really dirty shoes on today too. So dirty shoes and a Rolex 5. That's, I guess, how I look at my retail Rolexes. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. No GMT, surprise, surprise. Look, before I let you go, let me just say that I'm really interested in the Tudor GMT, and I was so interested that a couple days ago, if you'd asked me, I was kind of ready to buy one. I remember reading somewhere in some forum that you could get one for $3,000, and so I was walking around for about a week thinking, well, if you can get them and they're $3,000, I'm going to do that. Well, you can't get them, and they're not $3,000. I think they're like $5,000. They're going for more than what I paid for my sub and for my Explorer 2. So $3 for a Tudor, I can do it. $5, I can't do a Tudor for $5. I mean, look, I know you can't really find Rolexes at these stores, but the idea that you can take that Tudor money, what they're going for, and you put another $3,000 and you get the brand new top of the line GMT. It just seems like the GMT would be the way to go. But I actually aesthetically like the Tudor more. The thing about the Tudor, I have to see how thick it is. That's what I need to do. But it seems as though they're tough to find as well. So I guess that's not going to happen. Anyway, yeah, that is kind of weird. I like the Tudor more aesthetically. And yeah, I just have to get past the fact that it says Tudor instead of Rolex, which kind of okay with that. I mean, I look at it sort of like a on the sly Rolex. Anyway, take care. Thanks for watching. See you next time.